Now, this is all you need for a perfect Austrian traditional homemade potato dumpling. Soft and fluffy, made from scratch. Stick around and let's cook. Before the end of this video, I will share with you the best potato you need to make your dumplings. First step is getting the right potato for your dumpling. You want to go ahead and thoroughly clean. Make sure there is no sand. We are cooking this with the skin on. So bring to a pot, adding good amount of water, cover up and let it cook until soft and tender. And this is the trick I'm using here. Insert a fork or anything capable to do what you are seeing on the screen. If your potato falls back on its own, it shows it is ready to peel. Before we continue, let me say thank you so much to my returning subscribers for always tuning in. You guys are the best. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Anniekrieger. Thank you for still watching. Please do not forget to hit the like button if you haven't already done so. Well, let me use this time to say compliment of the season to you all. Happy New Year. It's my first long form video. I've uploaded shorts and live, but this is my first long form video. So Happy New Year, guys. Thank you all so much for your support, and thank you for still being here this 2026. Yeah, so we'll continue. Now, our potato is well peeled. Hobby is there helping me. So you want to grab something to press or mash it, but pressing is always one of our favorite in Austria. So I've gone ahead to press all the potato. It has to be done while it's hot, okay? First step is the right potato to cook. Second step is peeling. Third step is press. And then now, which is the fourth step, trying to weigh my potato to know the amount of flour I am going for. For example, you have 1 kilo of pressed potato, you need half a kilo of flour. Here I have 3.5 kilo of pressed potato. I went for 1.7 kilo of flour. While you do all this, you want to make sure your potato is warm. This way you will achieve the right consistency of potato dumpling. Before pressing your potato, it has to be hot. The moment you are done peeling, press it immediately. Now I added small amount of salt. Nutmeg is a must for me, and some liquid butter. Okay, so you want to stir everything together, make it well in the middle, and then set it aside until it is completely cool before adding your egg. Now I will introduce 5 eggs and then bring in the flour. Now, talking about the right potato for your dumpling, you want to go for something starchy, floury potatoes. It works best for dumplings. They have high starch, low in moisture. They mash easily and absorb less water. It's just going to give you a light, fluffy dumpling that holds together. It's just the best. You don't want to go for new potatoes, like, you know what I mean. In where I come from, we say we have new yam. You know the difference between new yam and old yam if you want to make some pounded yam. Now, for those who don't understand new yam and potato, the example I'm making here, I'm sorry, but just don't go for new potatoes, okay? New harvest potatoes, they won't give you what you want to have. That will end up that will make you have high amount of flour, because you're going to end up adding too much flour to your potato and still will not have achieve your goal. Okay, so you want to go for potatoes that has been there for a while. Maybe potato you have at home for about 2 weeks. Okay, here we call it melige Kartoffel, or Kochfest melige Kartoffel. It will just give you the base. You will not add too much flour. For example, I didn't add all the flours I mentioned earlier, which is the 1.7. That's because the potato I have is the perfect. It has that starchy texture already, so I didn't add too much flour. So I still have about 200 gram of flour, okay, that I did not include. So this is going to give me the best potato dumpling I've ever had. Okay, yes. Now I will repeat this once again. You want to press your potato while it's hot. You will add your flour to your pressed potato. while it's cold. You do not want to add flour to a warm pressed potato. Again, do not knead your dough. When you add your flour to the potatoes and egg, just make sure you incorporate it well without kneading it. And if it stops to stick on your hands, it shows you have the right consistency. Okay, that will show you the consistency is perfect. Then you can stop adding flour. Do not add too much flour. Okay, so now what you're seeing here is you want to just size it however you want to have it. This is not for home use. So I have to make sure I have the same size altogether. If you are just making it for the family, you just want to just shape it however or size it however you want to have it. For one potato, I have about 20 gram, just like that, and just try and as much as possible to have a very smooth, well molded potato. You see what I'm doing here, trying to close the mouth, or how do I say it? You saw me doing what I'm doing there. Okay, make sure it is well closed, because if it's not well closed, it's like you're making donut. While you cook it, they will get open. Okay, so avoid that. Make sure it is well formed. And here we go, guys. Looks super good. And yes, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Please do not forget to hit the like button if you haven't done so. If you want to see more of my recipe, you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me. Don't forget to hit the notification bell just to be notified anytime I post a new video. Thank you all so much for doing so. If you don't have that time to watch long videos, please follow me on Facebook. I have detailed short videos also. You will love it there at Anniekrieger Plate. On TikTok, I have detailed recipes there, Anniekrieger Plate. Please follow me and I will appreciate you there too. Thank you all so much. Another important step is cooking your potato dumplings the right way. Now get a whole pot of water, just like you're making cooking pasta. Now when your water start boiling, add in good amount of salt. Salt is important in potato dumplings. Add in good amount of water and then cook. You saw me zooming it just like this. This is how you should cook your potato dumpling, not cooking so fast, just on a gentle heat like this. Okay, now if it starts to swim, okay, if you see this thing swimming here, it shows your potato dumpling is ready. So I hope you enjoy watching this video, and please do not forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to leave your opinion in the comment section. What do you think about this recipe? Share with me. I love to read your feedback. Here we go. It is time to test, cut in, and that's it, guys. Thank you once again for watching. And see you all in my next one, guys. Thank you so much. Bye for now.